here is Irving. Lets the three fly. Another three for Cleveland.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Unloaded Davis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Nobody near Allen. A three-pointer off the mark. The kick out to Irving. Fires for three, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 17 now.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here's Booker. Evans attacking. And yes, sir, that one drops. 11 points in the game.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now, here is Irving. Terrific design on the pick look. He lays it in. Irving's got 19 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Clarkson passes to Evans. He feeds it to Booker. Davis sets a screen. Booker dishes to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Clarkson.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for Anthony Davis. He's putting up 21 points per game, 11 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. So much of what this team does on offense comes from him.
Exactly. I mean, he's their leading scorer, and a lot of the possessions run through him.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. It's tipped. The dish to Ennis. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 8. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Ennis hands it in.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hands in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Rocket 6. Puts it up from 12. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. From deep. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 22.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how his performances match up. Second in scoring, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, you look at that scoring average. I mean, he's been fantastic. Absolutely one of the most dangerous, lethal scorers in the NBA right now.
Young's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Noel. Young passes to Irving. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Kevin Love.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And so here's New Orleans, and he gets the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's DeRozan. 37 points in the win against Toronto. Irving kicks to Young. He's looking for Love and finds him. The kick out to Irving. Back to Love. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Guerrero. He's covered by Noel and stolen by Noel. To the inside. Love trying to break loose. That is good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boys.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it's DeRozan missing. Pelicans trail by 12. Gordon with no one around, and another three for New Orleans.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Cleveland's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Irving, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. A look at Cleveland. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Chicago, 9.5 games behind.
When I look at Cleveland, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Withy's checked in, and that's collected by Love.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Now here's Rivers. His last outing, he had 8 points. Evans kicks to Gordon. And the three off target.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one. New Orleans needs to do a better job guarding against DeRozan.
He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
New Orleans making some changes here. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis, and Smith subbed in for Gordon.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
Now here's Rivers, looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Evans. The 11-footer, he kicks to Anderson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And here is Irving. 26 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 28.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Pelicans trail by 13. Rivers with it. The feed to Withy. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Lets it fly from 18. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. 10 points for Love.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Here's Withy. He's covered by Noel. Rivers dishes to Evans. From 10 feet out. And the shot is good. Withy's got his first bucket of the night.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Left side, DeRozan. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Evans goes in, tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Fifth best, DeMar DeRozan.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And, Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jack's checked in. And Young kicks to Jack. Feeds it to Love. Outside Jack. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Evans attacking. Smith against Jack. Anderson passes to Evans. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Evans following the miss by DeRozan. Evans outside. Kicks it to Withy. And that's Evans penetrating. Here's Anderson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Young outside. Noel sets a screen for Young. The rebound by Withy. Withy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Evans dishes to Rivers. Back to Evans. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and DeRozan throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Evans, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Rivers kicks to Evans. Anderson passes to Evans. Baseline jumper. Evans can't get that one to fall.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Young with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
That's good.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith drives in. Good D by Love.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Smith's shot is good.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Lets it go from deep. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.